greatest virtue is to follow the Tao and the Tao alone. The Tao is the way. How does one follow the Tao? How do we follow the Tao? I was just about to say it's not like there's a path, but there kind of is a path. Just like music. Music is like there's no rules, but at the same time there are rules. I can take a guitar and I can just like slam the strings, but then it's not gonna sound nice, then it's not gonna be expressing myself in a creative way, you know, and then it's not gonna have, it is gonna have a message, but it's not gonna be that beautiful expression through the music. In order to do that, we have to follow the rules. But we can also break the rules. So it's like there are rules and there's not rules. But through the rules, we can express ourselves creatively. If you want to build a fire, that's actually always the metaphor I go with. If you want to build a good fire and a strong fire, a fire that can outlast rain and wind, well then there are certain rules of how you build a fire. You cannot just take the woods and then just throw it. You have to make sure that it's arranged the correct way. You have to make sure the oven in the middle is warm and can like heat through it. There are certain rules of how to build a fire, but they're not rules, but yet they somehow are. And it's kind of the same with following the Tao, is that, well, so there's no rules, but at the same way there kind of are rules. I want to give a story from my own life. This was not so long ago. It's a story of Naranja, which is a cat. And Naranja did not have the name Naranja. He's a street cat. And he's always down in front of at the door, waiting for food. And it's like always sitting there. My fiance was saying like, he thinks he lives here. So I was like, you know, trying to tell the cat that, hey, you do not live here. So I was like pushing him away and saying, you do not live here, so go away. And through the time, I started being really mad at the cat. I started being really hateful at the cat because it's like, he always fights, he always sits out there, and I'm like, no, you don't live here. Now then the other day, he peed on my fiance, and then I kicked the cat. I kicked it 2 or 3 times, not like, you know, but like I did kick it and was hateful towards it. And the thing was, here was the thing, I was waiting for an excuse to kick it. I was waiting for a long time for an excuse to kick the cat. And after kicking the cat, like right after, I felt very bad. I felt very sad. I really felt like this is not my way of life. I really felt like this is not the way of life. And I went to the cat, and the cat was scared of me because I just kicked it. But I was like consistent in getting a relation with the cat, and I said, I'm sorry. Then I started petting the cat, and my fiance came, and then we started petting the cat. And the cat was like embracing being pet with. Then one of us said, I think the reason why the cat is here is because it wants love. And I was giving it hate and kicking it. So then we gave the cat the name Naranja, and now it's our favorite street cat. And it's always out in front of the door, and we pet it every day, and it loves being pet with. So a beautiful story, but it really goes to show, like, to follow the way of the Tao. How do we follow the Tao? It is so true and so sure inside. Once we have tapped into that, once we are like sensitive and looking within ourselves, what is my way of life? And my way of life is not kicking. I was feeling so bad because I was actually giving hate. My hate was like focused on that innocent cat. I was feeling so bad, and I was like, this is not my way of life. So following the Tao does have rules, but they're not rules. And it does have a path, but there's no path. How do I know the ways of all things at the beginning? I look inside of myself and see what is within me. Inside, it's all is inside. That's how it is. Those are the rules of the game. Hola and thank you for watching this video. I truly hope that you enjoyed. This video was just a short clip from my longer form video that's called Living the Tao, which is a video series that I'm making. Every Tuesday another Tao video is coming, which is me studying the book Tao Te Ching. And you know, practicing it and living the Tao. But the video I'm going to recommend you after this one, which will be the video recommended in the outro in a moment, is the video of me losing my mother. And it's a beautiful video. It's her birthday, the day after her birthday, and it's me talking about the grief and how it is to live through it and how it is to miss her so much. I really recommend that video. It's a beautiful video. Thank you for watching. Truly hope you got something out of it. Hope that you enjoyed. Have a blessings day, have a beautiful day, have a beautiful life, and be happy.